Hola YouTube, this is Eliana again. Thank you for joining me for another video. My last one was a little bit heavy, but a necessary one that adult children of parents that come from intergenerational trauma really don't talk about in a serious manner. As a Latina, I know in our larger Latin culture, we symbolize growing up with the fear of la chancla or el cucuy, which are consequential when we behave badly as children, which did become a real fear as for us as children growing up in those types of environments. So today I want to change it up. I want to share an experience that I wasn't able to talk to my parents about or to talk to too many people about. Between the ages of 6 and 8, I don't remember exactly what age, but I do know we were living in an apartment in Van Nuys. I had my first experience with the extrasensory world. I had no idea what was going on or what I was experiencing at that moment, and logically, it made no sense to me at that time. But even now, I remember I had a headache and the sun was still out. I didn't feel well, so I didn't want to keep playing, and I decided I wanted to go lay down in my parents' bed. My parents had a comforter that was 4-inch screen with light polka dots. I laid down and I remember feeling my head hurting and me wanting to just fall asleep. And as I was dozing off, I saw the polka dots come to life and they molded into the shape of a little flame that started dancing all around. It was swirling in front of me. Interestingly, my child self was not afraid at that moment, but I was confused because I could not understand how that was possible. My little brain asked, is this for reals? And then something in me wished my siblings or my parents would come in to see what I was seeing so as to validate the experience for me. I followed the little flame with my eyes, with every dancing movement it made. I got so sucked in, I felt like I was in a trance. Then a little fear started to creep in, like I was going to get sucked into its world and have me dance with it. I know it sounds ridiculous to say that, but that's what popped into my head, and that's how I felt at that moment in that experience. Then I heard my parents yelling my name, and I snapped out of it. I remember I ran out of the room as fast as I can because the fear of the unknown became so intense at that moment. I don't think I told my parents because I knew they wouldn't believe me. Heck, I didn't even believe me. I had no idea what the heck happened at that moment and what I was witnessing at that moment and how that was possible. I don't know. It did not feel like I was asleep. However, a lot of my dreams later as a teen did not feel like I was in the dream realm. It felt like it was happening physically. And it was challenging to differentiate between the waking world and the dream world during those years. I know it sounds wild to say that, but it was true for me for many years. I never really talked to anyone about it because I wouldn't even know how to explain it. I had forgotten about this experience until this year when I was listening to videos on people talking about being initiated into spiritual experiences. A part of me wonders if maybe that was an initiation into the extrasensory and paranormal world. One thing I can say though for certainty, because of these experiences, especially with the one with the dancing yellow flame, and all the experiences that came after that, including my intense dreams, was and is the reason why I have this inner knowing that there is more than collective reality, more than what we are led to believe to be real with our five senses. And now, as an adult looking back, although so much fear came with those experiences, I would not trade them for a conventional life because then it would not have expanded my mind and curiosity about what's around in the outer world as well as in the inner world. And because of it, I'm sharing my experiences to create common unity with people who have felt alone or feel alone because of these experiences that we cannot explain. I know I was afraid of telling people, and I still don't share it with a lot of people, but now I'm doing so in this platform so that other people who have not been able to share their stories could feel more connected to someone who has had similar experiences. It was very lonely to go through those experiences without being able to speak to others about it. I have had friends try to discount my experiences, saying it's all in my head. And to tell you the truth, everything is first conceived in the mind. Our experience of the world, of our own life, is through our perception. Now, I just want to mention this. Just because others haven't had certain experiences doesn't make it less real than the ones that people do experience on a larger scale. I recently heard someone say, "Why are my experiences less real than you believing in a God that cannot be seen?" And that just rang so true for me. So I wanted to share that. Let's celebrate our authentic selves because we make this world a more vibrant place. And the way that things are going in this world right now, I rather put my faith in creating from a different realm where magical things exist. Thank you for listening. Para la próxima.